I'm hiding under the scaffolding, but it's not really working. Morning! Jim and Bianca had to go into town. They own a logging company, so they always have lots of stuff to do. So Pete and I are on our own today, and Pete's gonna come pick me up any minute. I drove 7 hours north to come help build this off-grid log cabin deep in the bush. This is what we got going on so far. I've been cutting. The only people working on this project are Jim and Bianca, who own the lot, myself, and Pete. Because we're in the bush, it means we have to do everything. The foundation, the framing, the logs, the electrical, the plumbing, the roof, you name it. Right now, we're framing the basement walls, which will then stand up, and then the log house will go on top of those. And then once we get back from lunch, we'll be putting plywood on both of these. That's just not helpful. We got the plywood all on. These are ready to stand up now, but we have to wait for Jim, who's coming tomorrow to help us with that. This is the camp I'm staying at. It's of course off-grid and powered mostly by solar, and it's about a 15-minute drive from the work site. It is so nice out right now. I think I'm gonna do a bit of fishing before I go to bed. Just look at this sunset. Not so bad, eh? Morning! We're going to be putting up the walls of the basement today, so that's pretty exciting. Once these walls go up, the plan is to backfill in around them, frame a floor on top of them, and then the log house will go on top of that, and this will be the basement. First two walls are up and all good. Now we're just in the process of framing this wall in. Then we'll stand it up too and get to work on this wall.
Ready? Set, up! A little sticky, eh? Yeah. Okay, I took the weight last time. Let's go away.
I took the wall.
Ready?
It never stood up.
I can't fit through the 12-inch center, so. Maybe somebody else can that I know.
You know you're being filmed and it's not up. No, yeah, see, she knows you're not safe. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you bring the ladder over here for me?
I guess.
I just finished lunch and now I feel like sleeping. But instead of sleeping, I'm going to take this truck full of scaffolding to the work site and start unloading. beeps when it backs up. We got the scaffolding out of there and into here. And the ladders. There's a tiny toad. We gotta bring it to safety. Be free. Jim's supposed to be here any minute so that we can square up these walls, but I don't know where he is, so I am just cleaning up around here. Obviously, there's no reception out here, so you kind of gotta just wait for people or go looking for them if you want to know where they are. Very old-fashioned. Okay, well, Jim must be doing something else. Well, Jim showed up and we got everything done. I'm heading back to my camp now. But it turns out that both him and Pete are leaving for the next 4 days. Man, I need a shower. Okay, I'm clean. Even if I was to take a real shower, it would still be the water from the lake because that's where our water comes from here. Oh no, we're down to the last cookie. Oh no, we're out of cookies. Well, let's make breakfast for dinner. Chopped jalapenos and onions. Then I'm gonna crack 3 eggs in a bowl. Stir that up. Then we'll add some ham and cut up cherry tomatoes. And the answer is yes, this bowl is operating at max capacity, but it is the only bowl I have. Oh my god. I don't know if it's like somewhere between scrambled eggs and an omelet. It's not really either, but. And then I'm just going to grate some cheese on top of this while it's in the pan, which I cannot do while holding the camera. Ta-da! And I'm going to have some cherry tomatoes and candied jalapenos on the side. These are really good. Thank you, Zach's mom. This actually does look like dinner and not necessarily like breakfast right now, so it works out. Morning! So there's 3 of us working on this house, me, Jim, and Pete, except Jim and Pete are leaving and are going to be gone for the next 4 days. So Jim's wife, Bianca, is going to be helping me work on the house in the mornings, and then I'm going to be alone in the afternoon. And I need Bianca's help because we're putting 3-inch quarter plywood on the walls right now, and there's no way that one person, particularly me, maybe someone else could, but I cannot lift those pieces up onto the wall and hold them there and nail them by myself. Let's see what Bianca's doing. Bianca went back to her camp for the afternoon, but we got all the big pieces of plywood and all the full sheets on the far side as well on this morning. So I'm going to start cutting the little sheets and sticking them on. Well, I got the rest of the plywood on except for two pieces, two bigger top pieces, this one and one on the other side that I'll need Bianca's help with. But other than that, we are looking pretty good, coming along nicely. It's very nice and warm and sunny here right now, but there's thunder over the hills that way. We might be in for a storm. It's pouring, well, okay, it's not pouring rain, but it is definitely raining. And this is all I have to get home on. Not that I can go home because it's only 3:30. Man, who built this thing? This freaking roof leaks. I got most of the tools in the trailer. I'm hiding under the scaffolding, but it's not really working. All I needed was a 10mm socket. Do you think I could find one? No. So I used a combination of a 10mm wrench that I found in the back of this bike and an 11mm socket. Just for those. I can't wait to have a shower. That's better. Although the water here only goes all the way hot or all the way cold, so your shower is a bit of a balancing act. We're making fish tacos. This is, of course, the pike. And one of my favorite ways to bread fish is with dill pickled chips, and then just crumble them up in the bag. But pike like this is so good, it really doesn't need breading or seasoning. Filet goes in the bag. And then the pan. Then for the tacos, we have lettuce, mango, sour cream, salsa, and sweet pickled jalapenos. The jalapenos are courtesy of Zach's mom. Thanks, Patrice. They're really good. Really good. I think I may have overdone it a bit with this one. I need to put the phone down because I need both hands. Time for editing. Bianca and I are going to go work on the house this morning, but then later today we're going to go fishing. But we're going to go fishing for walleye because I haven't caught one of those here yet. Freaking windy out. Look at the lake. There's practically whitecaps out there. Bianca and I got all this rim board on. That was a pain in the ass. And my next job, so the rim board or the floor joists are going to sit on the top plate and go all the way across this way, but they're going to be supported in the middle by a log beam going this way, and then there'll be a post here supporting the middle of the log beam. So my next job is to go select a log. I have to drive the other side of the lake where Jim and Bianca's big house that they're building is, and select a log and rip the top off so the top is flat where the floor joists are going to sit, and make a flat spot where the post is going to sit. That'll be a job for tomorrow, though. Does someone know what these are called? I feel like they probably have star in the name, but look at the lake. It's actually calmed down a bit now. Oh, God. Well. The lake's in the boat. I think the lake just jumped in the boat. Yep, definitely. Anyway, it's been windy and wavy all day, and it's actually calmed down now, but it's still wavy, so we're not going fishing. Which is very upsetting, but I guess better than drowning. Anyway, guys, that's it for this time, and I'll see you on the next adventure, which will hopefully be fishing.